Welcome. Welcome to Business Expansion by Removing Your Saboteurs Masterclass. And ask yourself, does the repeating habit of perfectionism, procrastination, constantly get in your way of growing your business? Do you struggle to confidently sell your services? Does the thought of putting up your prices brings up anxiety? If yes, then you are in the right place. I'm going to show you how your subconscious identity plays a huge role in your ability to grow your business. Your subconscious beliefs, fears, habits, and patterns dictate how you show up in the world, how you show up in your business, in everyday interactions, and in all of your relationships. We need to start from the beginning. We are all born perfect with the ability to create and have anything that we want and desire. However, the environment we grew up in plays a huge role in what types of beliefs, patterns we pick up along the way, what kind of fears we created. It's all based upon our environment, our social conditioning, the family we grew up in, the schools we went to. We are being programmed, conditioned from the day we are born. Our family, school, friends, a collective cultural mindset, all of that have an impact on what kind of beliefs about ourselves and the world we create. We are constantly exposed to harmful and limiting messaging in the form of pictures, sounds that affect our subconscious beliefs around money, success, and prosperity. What we consume, and I don't mean here only food, has a massive impact on our subconscious beliefs, fears, habits, patterns, and everything else. So, most likely you have all the expertise and knowledge. You have the right marketing strategy in place. However, your subconscious beliefs, fears are not supportive or even right against your conscious desires. You and only you can choose to implement the necessary change to achieve your desired outcome, which is highly profitable business, while working less. As children, we don't have the ability to critically assess what's going on in our lives. At some point, something significant happened that impacted you deeply. And based upon that, you created a belief that helped you to survive as a child. However, as a result, you also created a self-sabotaging habit, a belief that you continue to maintain what the subconscious mind believes to be true. And those subconscious beliefs, habits first limit your ability to achieve, to deliver your conscious desires. So ego, habits, fears, your beliefs are really playing a huge role here, especially if you are not being conscious, not being present, and you run by your automatic responses from the subconscious mind. And as an entrepreneur, we are so good at denying that we might have a problem with self-sabotage. And since you took time out of your busy day and you are here already watching, means that you are looking for something different, more aligned with you. So I highly recommend that you watch to the end so that you can get the most out of this masterclass. And what I might have say may completely change your life and your business. So this webinar is for female entrepreneurs, coaches, and service providers. If you have all the knowledge and expertise to be successful and to grow your business, yet you are now not where you would imagine you would be by now, then this is place for you. And in any of the examples that you can see on our screens of self-sabotaging patterns applies to you, then you're definitely in the right place. You may also struggle in addition to the previous slides with boundaries around clients, with putting your prices up, and all the examples that you can see on the screen, that you may fear your failure or success. You may be inconsistent with your content. Probably you are overcommitted to too many things. And in this masterclass, I will provide you with information on how to eliminate saboteurs and as a result, propel your business forward with ease. If any of the above from the two previous slides applies to you, then this masterclass is definitely for you. However, if you don't see yourself in any of it, then most likely you don't struggle with sabotage. Congratulations, and this place is not for you. But who am I? I'm Ewelina Szpleska, aka the Self-Sabotage Pastor. I am an introvert who struggled with self-doubt, lack of confidence, and utterly sabotaged many aspects of my life for many years. And this really impacted absolutely every single aspect of my life. I struggled to make decisions because I didn't trust myself. I doubt my ability to make the right decisions. I was stuck in a what-if scenarios, and basically that kept me in an indecision loop and ultimately in a stuck position. So as I say, I didn't really feel comfortable in my own skin. I kept myself small, in the shadows, in a comfort zone where it's perceived safety zone. However, not much happens in a comfort zone. And I absolutely spent years searching for a solution because I felt very uncomfortable in my own skin, like I wasn't who I am meant to be. I spent thousands on courses and various programs. However, it wasn't until I found the power of the subconscious mind, subconscious reprogramming, that things started to change for me. And one of the very important things that I have learned is that everything starts from a thought, because how we think, what we think, will affect how we feel. And how we feel will affect how we act and how we behave. So ultimately, it will affect the outcome. Because it's not what happens to us that affects us. It's the interpretations, the meaning that we give it, is the thought. Okay, I'm thinking this is the meaning, and that affects how I feel, act, and behave. And it's a vicious loop that it's difficult to get out on your own. And once we created certain beliefs, our mind searches for people, places, situation, events to prove to us that our beliefs are True, further perpetuating those beliefs, further ingraining them in our mind. And beliefs and fears are planted deep in the subconscious mind, and this is what is keeping us stuck. Later, we also create habits that reinforce those beliefs even further, and they may be behavioral habits or thought habits. And it's really important where we keep our attention, because if we constantly keep our attention on what's not working for us, this is exactly what we're going to get more of. And it's sort of an infinity loop, because what that means is that what we want consciously, what we think that we want and desire, unfortunately, what we believe about ourselves and about the world on a subconscious level is going to keep us away from those desires and needs that we want. And what makes matter worse, the way we do one thing is how we do everything, because those subconscious beliefs, patterns, habits will apply to everything in our lives, not just the business. Meaning that if you self-sabotage your business by not focusing on money-making activities, by not prospecting, by procrastinating, by perfecting your content, most likely you also sabotage some other aspects of your life. And the best and the quickest way to change, to break this cycle, is through the subconscious mind. And by working with the subconscious mind, we can find the root cause, the reason why you created those beliefs, those patterns, why you have those fears that keep you away from your dream business and away from your magic. Because we all want to be seen and heard. As humans, this is exactly every single one of us wants this. However, there is a reason why you are keeping yourself away from that dream. There's a reason why you've got those beliefs and patterns, and we need to identify why to change that. And here's an example for one of my clients. Monica struggled with a creative block, procrastination, and fears. And that was stopping her from growing her business. She experienced some traumatic events as a child that led her to believe that she's not worthy and that she didn't really believe in herself. She didn't believe in her skills. And after we discovered the root cause, the reason why she created those unhelpful beliefs, we smashed the saboteurs, and now she can confidently express herself in her business, and as a result, make the income that she wants. And most likely, like myself in the past, you've invested a lot in your business. You put your heart and soul. You've invested thousands and thousands. You work hard. However, you also experience overwhelm, stress, anxiety. You keep pushing and pushing, working more hours. Or perhaps you do get results, however, at the cost of your family time or your free time to do what you love to do, and most likely your sanity, leaving you stressed, demotivated, and alone. But you've worked so hard and you've put so much energy, and you really want to make sure that you get this business really going and make you money. And you have tried everything. You've tried courses, masterminds, coaches, you got more courses, more qualifications, but however, the results are not there. Because as a doer, someone who get stuff done. You overcommit yourself because you want to get your business to really work, but you're spinning too many plates. And as a result, you don't get anything done because the doing is only as effective as the being doing the doing. Perhaps you also believe that only hard work brings results, so you don't allow yourself to rest, to take care of yourself. But your body is on the verge of breaking down, but you just can't give up because you've already put so much time and effort into your business. Does this resonate with you? And I know how you feel because this is exactly where I was in the past till I changed my subconscious beliefs. But the best is yet to come, because by working with me, you are going to try something different, something you most likely haven't done before. We are going to work on your identity. Why? Because our identity is the driving force that is based on a subconscious habitual way of being. More often than not, what we've learned around the world and about ourselves conflicted with the natural rhythm of our mind, body, and soul. And as we grew up, we also started to carry around all those people who hurt us with words, with actions, or even with those disapproving glances. Fear of not being loved, or worse, abandoned, and this is so important when we are children. We tried to please and present ourselves to others in a way so we can be accepted, the way that others wanted us to be. And we learned to ignore those things that bothered us. We started to carrying on a role of a little girl dress up with hopes of being approved by others. And there are many irrational beliefs that we create as children. We needed them back when we were children because they helped us to survive. However, they tend to become problems once we become adults. And few of those irrational beliefs that we tend to create are: I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable. But how does that relate to self-sabotage? You see, the tools that you created as a child to protect you, to get the attention, often become adulthood saboteurs. They often present themselves as procrastination, perfectionism, people-pleasing, low confidence, low self-trust. And there's many different ways sabotage can present itself in your life and in your business. But as we work together, you will rediscover who you really are. You will find your true self. You will create beliefs that will support your business so that you can consistently show up for yourself and confidently show up in your business on a daily basis. You will learn to love and accept yourself because this is the basic thing that we need in order for you to fully step into your personal power. So imagine a highly profitable business, build with ease, show up confidently on your sales calls, do live videos confidently without going into an anxiety. Imagine trusting your decisions. Imagine creating consistent and highly engaging content that gets you clients weekly. all this is possible for you. My client M came to me because she was a master at self-sabotaging. She was ignoring her needs and her body and mind needs consistently. She sabotaged every single opportunity she got at being successful. Completely disconnected from her heart. So her session was incredibly powerful. After we discovered the root cause for her disconnection from her heart and why she so consistently sabotaged, her life changed 150%, utterly a completely different person. My other client, Dion, was silently challenged by her personal blocks for years. She struggled to charge for her services and was a bit of a people pleaser. And that utterly changed for her. Now she shows up confidently in her business, making the kind of income that she wants. And nothing makes me more alive than clients telling me that I absolutely changed the life and the business. So, strategies are important, but they won't work for you if you work from the same subconscious beliefs and fears that were keeping you stuck up to now. This is why I created a program where I help you to transform your subconscious from inside out. And as you change, your business will also go through the transformation. So the Self-Sabotage Buster program is a 3-month program where we go through deep transformational work on a subconscious level. And my unique framework consists of 4 main areas, which are called clarity, reclaim your magic, vision, and identity. The first pillar is clarity, because it's important to find those core reasons, the root for all those deep-seated beliefs, fears, and patterns that we need to heal so that they won't control you from the shadows. Never again. And as we work together, we address your fears and your subconscious beliefs and anxiety around money, success, visibility, confidence, and your past. The next pillar is reclaim your magic, because it's so important to reclaim your confidence, because people are drawn to who you are. Once you embody and step into your magic, life, your business absolutely will change, because people are drawn to this. It's not your strategy, it's you. It's your unique magic that will draw people to you. And next pillar is vision, because we can't get anything in life if we don't know what we want. So it's really important to identify, to clarify exactly what you want, and ask yourself, who is the person that is able to achieve all that you want? What kind of traits and characteristics does this person need? Because all starts from your identity. We need to identify, who do you need to be in order to achieve that you want. And the last pillar is identity, because after healing your inner child, healing all those wounds from the past, eliminating unhelpful beliefs, we need to solidify your new identity. And as we work together, you will learn many tools and tips that you can use on a conscious and subconscious level so that they support you from this point on. Because what is possible for you is way, way beyond what you can even imagine. So wherever you are in your life, you have created this at some level based upon your beliefs, based upon your past, the environment that you grew up in or you are in at the moment. But you do have a choice where you will go from now. And you can continue to stay where you are, trying to change your behavior and your feelings without addressing the subconscious beliefs, fears, and patterns, which most likely will continue to be a hard road full of disconnection and disappointment. And you know that this approach doesn't work because you wouldn't be here. If you don't identify those underlying subconscious beliefs and fears that keep you stuck, they will continue to do so. Like for my client Amanda, when she was 4 years old, she got locked up in a cupboard by herself in the dark. She learned to be invisible because her parents didn't know how to look after her. She felt unwelcome, and that allowed her to create beliefs that she couldn't have what she wanted. She felt unworthy and undeserving and very confused. She felt neglected and helpless, and her belief was, well, what's the point even trying if I fail anyway? But after we addressed the subconscious reason for all those behaviors, her life changed and her business. Likewise, like for my client Lauren, her dad died when she was 7, a very dramatic event in her life, but that left her felt betrayed and unworthy, because for a 7-year-old it's difficult to understand why her dad left her. And what this done to her is that left her unable to ask for what she needed in all areas of her life, not just her business. She felt undeserving of anything working out for her, because if her dad left her, that must mean she's not good enough for success, love, and prosperity. Her confidence was completely shattered. So what's next? You can either take what you heard here in this masterclass, research more about subconscious reprogramming, hypnosis, maybe even create a recording for yourself. But it's going to be very difficult to find those underlying beliefs that keeps you in a pass. Because the truth is, only a skilled professional can help you to really find the root cause for all the issues, fears, beliefs that keep you stuck. And you can try to do that like I tried, and soon enough you're going to go back to your starting point where you started. You're going to spin around in circles, driving yourself mad. Or you can book a consultation with me where we can have an honest conversation about what has been going on for you, and I will give you some pointers and hints, suggestions, what is a good strategy for you. And after that, you can decide if you want to go ahead and continue with the program. Remember, I was where you are. I went through the same process of shedding core limiting beliefs, habits, and fears that I created as a child. I helped many clients to smash limiting beliefs, fears, habits that were keeping them in the comfort zone where nothing happens. And here's another review from my amazing client Tiana, who struggled with confidence and she felt unworthy of receiving money. Her transformation was phenomenal. She is more confident, more effective in her business, which results in more money attracted with ease. I usually work with a small number of clients so that they can get my full attention. And I am proud that I provide a huge amount of value, as service is one of my highest value. And currently I'm taking a small number of clients. So it's important to have a chat to ensure that we are a good match to work together. Once you apply for a call by clicking the link below, you can schedule a call so that we can identify what sort of saboteurs you are dealing with, what kind of fears are you dealing with. We can identify what kind of desires and goals you have so that we can make step-by-step plan. So let me remind you, who is this for? This is for female entrepreneurs, coaches, and service providers that most likely have all the expertise and knowledge, business strategies in place, but they don't get the results they want. Deep-seated fears, overworking, self-sabotaging habits like perfectionism and procrastination is your daily struggle. Also, if you struggle with raising your prices and you would like to become the kind of CEO of your dreams, and if you are fed up, spinning around in circles, struggling with your confidence and really showing up for yourself in your business as you say that you will, and you're burning your candles at both ends, working and working and working, then book strategy call. Don't let old, outdated habits, beliefs, and fears and social expectations to dictate how you should live and run your business. Eliminate all the saboteurs from your subconscious mind. Step confidently into your unique magic. Click the link below to book your call.